to get this started. And the Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He's up to 55 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
That's reeled in. It's Bradley. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Guys, let's talk a little bit about offense. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton. Turning it on! Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Leaves it with the back. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And a big run for this offense. I tell you what, first game, first half, you want to create as many explosive runs, make the offense as easy as possible to start the season, and that will do it. Nice explosive play by this offense.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Toss sweep to the left. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. I mean, the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Feet. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. To the air, it's Sperry. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
There he goes. He's at the 20. And he'll house it. Touchdown, Knowles.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference.
Breaks into the open. The spin, still on his feet. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's small. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
The Rebels will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Dropping back, it's Berry. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up.
There he goes. They finally run wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of getting UGA the rest of the day off. They're up 14 over South Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
I think we're about to find out if he's bold or reckless. Going for it, fourth and long from their own 41. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Just keeps slinging it. The throw to the outside is complete. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The big fullback's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming.
running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, Florida State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Florida State, 38, Ole Miss, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give on the inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He gets the pick, but not the pick 6 as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. Stumbled to the ground.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Back open in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Got it behind the line. It's small. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Time to take a shot. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Finds a little space. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Finding an escape route. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Knowles.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Pick up of 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He might want another play. Looking to throw on third. Floating away. slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds us back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right on target this time. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Turning it on. Got the first down and more.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Running into the open space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let him do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football and make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to him because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
To throw, it's Sperry. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
From the gun, the ground game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Get set, get set.
quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that foot.
Breaks into the open. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The give as they work on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Line is set on third down. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Fakes to grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Sperry. The sure hands. It's Wiggins. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22. The Noles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
That's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered. So
and you race it to the house. Comes down Seminoles.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory.
Yo. Up 7-0 on the LSU. Figure I'll just play this now. How the hell do they get that bubble in when I'm in man? He needs a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Carr. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first
Fucking LSU's on some bullshit.
So obviously no need to panic, but I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get...
Ah, fuck. Fucking, what was that? RPO? What was that? Swear to God. Fuck it, I'm blitzing him.
How electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Bro, what are you doing?
Touchdown, Tigers.
78 overall contested specialist just caught a jump ball against my 93 corner. It's insane. He like didn't even turn around.
We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down.
Moreau just about took a kickoff back for a touchdown, but I got tackled by my own guy.
When the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so
It's just
dangerous.
not easy to bring this guy down, is it?
It makes me think back to old great seminal running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Okay. Literally in the perfect fucking play to stop that. Fuck you.
Being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Dropping back, it's Barry. Throws for the tight
Oh my God, Sperry. Under pressure, you motherfucker.
Just a small return, but they have it now at the 45.
Yep.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Don't worry. I'll blitz my corner with fucking gold quick jump.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the ball
Oh, that's a scoop and score. I had to go rebuild my fucking playbook from the ground up to be power running across the board, and it worked out.
That time he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Turning it on.
Okay. Really gonna run a read option on blitzing both linebackers. Get fucked. Especially after your quarterback just literally got stripped and I scored. Who's playing again?
They've got a first down here to open the period. Power football with the run. At the 45.
Okay. He ran over the same guy twice.
And out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Back to pass, it's Carr. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. He'll off one deep.
Why is that guy just wide open?
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he just kept
What the fuck?
the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown LSU.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage.
Okay, guys.
These guys are trained. Great. Once they have the ball in their hands, he makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Barry. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And the Seminoles are on the move. Right back to the well. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's second and 3. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. short. They'll move the wide receiver. Offense changing the play. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. He knew that he was coming.
Really pissing me off, LSU.
He did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down. Get it out of my hand.
Why are we just not getting to the second level?
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Berry. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us. And
We'll beat him to the edge.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Oh my God.
Still on his feet at the 45. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
You gotta be shitting me.
Defense to take it in.
Oh my God, their quarterback just pulled a read option and went 65 yards for touchdown. So annoying. Literally got to work my ass off all the way down the field, and they just.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Looking for a man. It's Berry. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. He got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wiggins. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Quarterback keeper. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy,
Oh my God, they're playing so deep.
Shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They're working that left side.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Zings it complete to the right.
That's tough.
To move the chains. They'll rush to the line, clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I hate this play call.
Looking to throw, it's Barry.
Oh, really? Yeah, I had to take that shot.
As they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Might be calling a hot route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's looking to pass.
Oh my God, he dropped it. You son of a bitch.
They'll turn it over on downs. A big decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. They go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First half in the books. Time now to join
Fucking LSU.
our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee.
21-all because my running back dropped a first down on the goal line.
Clinic and fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's what's interesting, I think, as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are, we're going to keep doing what we do, we're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. To the air. It's Carr. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Attaboy. James Gallipo had no pick against Aaron. He's only a junior this year. He was a sophomore last year.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
All right, 28-21.
They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll keep it himself.
Oh my God, their fucking quarterback.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps him. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
To the air, it's Carr. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the ground.
Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down.
Oh my God.
It's Wilcox. Defense is there to stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Okay, that guy's just wide fucking open.
Fired in from the red zone for a
The quarterback's 11 for 13 for 4 touchdowns, and he's run for 120 yards.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the
It's
play
fucking
develop.
C.J. Carr. I'm pretty sure he's a Notre Dame guy.
Middle area vacated. He said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense.
The amount of rotating they just did for a trips tight end look is crazy.
Disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Back to throw, it's Berry. It's complete to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Dude, you gotta catch that ball.
Down incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man.
My 5'6" wide receiver just converted a 4th down.
All the way to the 38. The Noles are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down.
He just caught a touchdown.
Finds a room to throw that one in there. And he'll throw it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit
Oh
win.
my gosh, they're going 5 wide now.
Not set the scores there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win, if there ever was one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds a man in the middle.
I don't understand how that guy catches that ball.
Get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on second and 5. Back to pass. He's got him. Gets away from one, finds room. And they'll get the first down and mark it at the 47. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him.
Okay, that guy's got gold wrap-up. How did that wide receiver just buzz through him like he was fucking nothing?
Big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Guys, what the hell is going on?
He takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Tigers possession to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
And finally, a breakup.
By the big hit on first down, second down coming.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
You've done a nice job marching the football down the field to
Fuck you, CJ Carr.
Throwing incomplete on third down. So the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Yeah, he can't fucking miss. The only times I'm able to get him to either throw an incompletion. I have one breakup and a couple batted balls, but
Nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he
I know like a 90 overall. It's nothing insane, but
for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
literally in a shootout with LSU.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Barron. Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Wilder's a little beat up, so I had to go to run free.
The give to the
Okay, guys, can we tackle him or like get a fucking hat on him?
heat to make a stop here.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Get in there. How did he not score?
Gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Now on 2nd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offense is the ones that run the ball.
I feel that.
So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Takes a hit.
Oh, I wish he got that ball off. Gallipo would have picked it.
But it's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route?
He's got it. First down and more. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you
Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
Fuck your no huddle bullshit, CJ Carr.
Got it out to the 41 with a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have
a shot toward the end zone.
Oh, I couldn't get all the way back there.
Went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
42-39 with 3 minutes left.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Wide receiver going in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. Quick timeout.
All right, are you guys dead yet? They're not dead yet.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
They're running the football right up the gut, right at you.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he's coming out of the end zone. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Carr. Right on the money. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Got to get everybody to the line and
What?
stop the clock. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Back to pass on second down. He's got him. Smashes through the tackle. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Sperry. Touchdown, Florida State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He stopped the return.
All right, Florida State goes 2-0 on the evening. 56-39 final.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together
Scored 35 points in the second half. Yeah, and C.J. Carr is the player of the game.
Weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I had to spread the rock in that game. High Court had 7 for 106. The 5'6" guy had 5 for 79 and a touchdown. Moreau had 5 for 66. Had 5 rushing touchdowns.